Hello viewers, welcome to Fine TV News with me Ishmael Dadis Bangua. Today we did at the SLRSA, that's now Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority, who silently welcome the new boss, when Mr. Bio, and then Deputy Director, when Scott Manga. So stay tuned and stay connected as we grace this wonderful occasion for welcome the new Executive Director and Deputy Executive Director of the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority, when SLRSA.
By way of welcoming we new leadership at SLRSA in the process of Mr. Ambrose Scott Manga, who is the newly appointed Deputy Executive Director. And then the next and most revered person who has always been there. Yes, sir. He is there, and he will always be here. Who is no less a person but Mr. James
DRC Lance and Abisi Barry, we happen to be the Secretary General for the concerned staff of SLRSA. I feel overwhelmed and feel gratified at least. We don't get a new executive director alongside a deputy, which some of we don't cry for this particular change. All members, not a limited number, but every member of SLRSA umbrella body. So we try to seek the interest. We are in staff needs the least man. Because this is very evident here. We are in the condition of service of staff. We are not clearly explained and we are not clearly meant. So at least we have a responsibility to work at the end of the day after the time for a particular day. When we left here, we are working for this particular institution. But now that we have organization, we will try to seek the interest of every other staff. Me as a secretary, we always stand here to bring out issues and challenge issues. And we know the very civilized, polite manner until the crisis.
Yes, Mina Ishmael Daniel Sama, a member of staff na SLRSA from admin department. Well, since when we come na SLRSA, it has been a norm for every time when they appoint new executive director or the deputy executive director, we always get this habit of welcoming in the new leadership. And that is what we have clearly just done and demonstrated this morning. That's a very interesting question. It is indeed special in the sense that Mr. James Bagisin Bio, a welcome so special in the sense Ebidon Day way before he even became Deputy Executive Director first, and then ultimately now the Executive Director. And this is the person we believe say because e be don dey there all the time, e know the strains wey staff dem go go through, e know the challenges wey the grassroots staff dem, not just at director level or manager level. He has always been there, so he know all the concerns and constraints of staff. That is what is so unique about him. Welcome, and that is why we are happy to have him as ED. We get concerned staff, SLRSA, and as the name implies, concerned staff. It is not just seeking any one man's interest, but the interest of try to capture the interest of every other staff na SLRSA. So we don't dey from where we get the outgoing executive director, who is Mr. Smart Senesi. And then we came together to form concerned staff SLRSA because of one particular policy statement where Mr. Senesi will make. With due respect to him, he's not here now to defend himself. But there was a time he made a policy statement on AYV TV that he was going to make an increment of 100% on all staff salaries and other enumerations. And that was not met. So it became a concern to a few of us, members of staff at SLRSA, say, look, it's been some time since this sort of promise was made on TV, and so now it don't take like 6-7 months, we know they get their increments, and so it became a concern. So that's how we all came together in the spirit of oneness, unity, and respect for remind the then executive director, say look, this was what we are promised, and you made a policy statement on AYV TV, and we are kindly reminding you, sir, to look into what you promised. Like I earlier said, if it been fulfilled, I need not for don't day for the formation. So the message, I think, therefore remain the same, which is why just now when they hand over the platform, the message simple and it will remain the same. The same message for the then executive director will be the same. So look into the concerns and constraints of staff. We welfare important. We have families. We have people who are looking up to us, and we can't afford to fail them.
Me na Josie Abraham Scott Manga. Me before this time, me na been a teacher. After my teaching service, I was opportune for learn account for serve the authority as the Director of Human Resource and Administration. Later, it pleased His Excellency for let us serve now as the Deputy Executive Director. I feel fulfilled, I feel excited for let the President give me these other assignments, because in my first assignment as HR, in my view, I think say I do well, and because I do well, I find myself in this position today.
Because we see and say James Bagisimbio and the HR, the former HR will get the former HR. Now, person them, we don't be part of this institution, and they don't sabi, they don't know we constraints them, what we don't they go through, and we cries them, they don't they meet them. So when they don't give them this position, like we are happy for them, and we decide for surprise and say, okay, let we welcome them. Let them know say yes, we really ready for work with them, and we expect much from them as well.
We little where we able to do by way of welcoming we new leadership at SLRSA in the process of Mr. Ambrose Scott Manga, who is the newly appointed Deputy Executive Director. And then the next and most revered person who has always been there, yes, sir. He is there, and he will always be here. Who is no less a person, but Mr. James Bagisimbio.
for tell me boss and me we want for tell Papa God thank you for the love wey una don show. Now we no get boku talk. We get a message for una. But that message there, we want put action first before the talk they can be in.